Alright, what's up? We got a new chapter of One Piece. This is chapter 949. We start with a lovely color spread. They're hanging out at the pool with a big gorilla with an even bigger banana. I want a banana this big. It's a really obscure Magic the Gathering joke. We have a rare shot of Chopper without his hat. Not much else I can say about this. Just a classic One Piece covers page. Everybody having a good time. Last chapter ended with the reuniting of many legendary warriors from Wano's past, many of whom were thought to be totally dead, teaming up in the middle of the prison with Luffy. It seems like their plan is just to bash all of Kaido's subordinates that are running the jail and liberate all the prisoners as a new force in the revolutionary army. I expect this chapter to just be that, just be all of them fighting away with Kaido's goons, and I would be totally satisfied with that. But given that One Piece is absolutely insane, it could be any number of things happening. Who knows? Who's to say? Let's find out. So this chapter is called Mummy, which is quite intriguing. They're referring to this group as the Meddlesome Six. They've got these plague rounds of debilitating disease that they're shooting into people, but they're not able to draw a bead. Luffy and the rest are too fast for them. Where are you aiming? Yeah, he's just shooting around willy-nilly now, the Scorpion Man. Unable to get a hit on anybody. The prisoners. Shooting at the prisoners who aren't even rebelling yet. Ooh, and Chopper here too? Okay, cool. Chopper, of course, very vehement about viruses, about using viruses as a weapon, having suffered through so much already, having seen the devastating effects that Jack brought upon Zoe, and treating so many of the poor minks. He's really, really against biological warfare. So it's cool that he's getting involved in the fight here, even though he might not be at the power level of the rest of the Meddlesome Six. And here we see all of them in action. Cool, cool. But it's the Kappa. It's Kawamatsu that I'm most excited about. I just want to see him fight and do Kappa stuff all day. Yorikiri. I don't even know what this attack was. Raizo, of course, raining down from above. He has the keys. We can save Kid and Killer. Killer, of course, still just laughing his head off, even though he was seconds away from dying just a bit ago. What is Kid thinking? Just looking on in the battle, still unwilling to fight, unwilling to accept Luffy's help. You know, he's a captain himself. He has quite a lot of pride. He doesn't want to be in debt to the Straw Hats. To the prisoners. Ooh, we can see here the effects of the plague rounds. His skin burning away after just one shot. The name of the plague. It starts with the heat spreading from the bullet wound. It leads to burning pain all over one's body and blood everywhere. How horrific. The victim is left racked with agony, writhing and crawling for help until they spread the misery to others. It's the final fate of those who contracted. They might as well be dried, rotting plants. The plague's name is Mummy, I see, because it dries and saps everything from the body. Luffy was a mummy once, from Croc. Human weapons that defeat our enemies just by touching them. Wannabe branded traitors. And all of Udon is our Ooh, so the prisoners, even though they're weak, they're frail from malnourishment and overwork. All of their powers have long been locked away. With the plague infecting them, and Luffy and the rest's sympathy towards them, it'll be difficult not to be infected by the mummy curse. As the prisoners, who they know they're on death's door, they know their only hope for salvation is some cure, even though it's unlikely to exist, that will certainly be in the hands of the prison guards. Certainly only Kaido can give them salvation now, they think. So they betray again. They still fight on Kaido's side. And what will our heroes do against this? I feel like this is Chopper's opportunity to step up. Not just as a muscly gorilla Tanuki man, but as a doctor. Had this never would have happened. Even if you are the Red Scabbard, Ayazaki Samurai, who supposedly died 20 years ago, you still can't win. Not against that enormous flying dragon, not against Kaido. No one can stand up to the might of the Animal Kingdom pirates. Just one weapon created by one of his followers wreaks this much devastation. Witness our futility against its power. Ooh. And this is difficult to deny in the moment. You certainly see where these prisoners are coming from. They don't want this false salvation. They don't want to be led into a battle where they're just about to die. And to them, the strength of Kaido is quite apparent. Much more even than to us. He's a gigantic flying dragon that just blows stuff up whenever he feels like it. Or he's a gigantic man with a huge spiked club that literally nothing can kill. And he's got an army of followers stationed all throughout the country, each of which is capable of unleashing plagues and disasters and just annihilating villages. So yeah, they don't really see the whole point in this rebellion talk. And the Akazaya samurai are pausing in reflection of this. The outsider hasn't come along. Life at Udon would have been normal. We wouldn't have suffered like this. They still would have suffered, but not like this. Ooh, but Luffy. You know, he's seen his share of poisons. And fittingly, it was the Revolutionary Army's chief medical staff that both saved his life back then and gave him his legendary immunity to poison that he has now. So he deliberately infects himself with the mummy virus. He deliberately hugs all of the prisoners, willing to absorb the plague inside of him. Insane. What are you doing, Sulafitaro? Call this devastation? You call this overwhelming power? This stuff has no effect on me. But Chopper can tell. It does. And like, he's been mummified before, you know, fighting against Crocodile. He's been poisoned by all number of things before. And there are poisons he's still weak to. Remember he ate that flying fish right before Whole Cake Island? And Sanji's brother had to help, or Sanji's sister, sorry, had to help him? But that's right. I don't know. I'm not sure if Luffy should be confident this is his antibodies here, that he can actually stave off this virus. But of course, he doesn't seem to care. Either way, for the symbolic effects. Samurai I know are all strong and hardy, but you guys are broken all the way on the inside. You mean normal life, obeying every order they give you, living off of dumplings. Is that normal? Open your eyes, you're nothing but slaves. And here, Otomo and Momotaro peeking out around the corner. They're alive and well. Yeah, I don't know about well. But they're alive. They're alive and they're fighting. So it's good. So he lost his mind. So what if I came from another place? Why can't an outsider help you protect your country? Made a promise with a friend named Tama. Fed me back in Kuri. I promised to make this a place where you can eat your fill again. So he's doing his best here. And the prisoners are obviously shocked and quite moved by his willingness to self-sacrifice and by the strength of his resolution. But there's still no way they can possibly think he can beat Kaido, right? And what's the point of any of this if he can't beat Kaido? Like, sure, it's a nice idea. Sure, we were slaves beforehand. I'd love to not be a slave. I'd love to eat my fill. But it doesn't matter what I want, because Kaido's here. That's what it comes down to. The time we leave this country, it'll be a place where you can eat as much as you want every single day. Tomo remembers this. We can't make that happen. This will always be hell. Already heard about Oden. He was a great man, but the day Kaido killed him 20 years ago was the day this country stopped working, right? We came here to fight Kaido and win. Woo! Alright, exciting. But again, will they believe it? Can they possibly believe it? Does this even mean anything to them? I'm also impressed that Luffy actually remembered history for once in his life. He actually remembered the story that was told him about Odin being boiled alive. But yeah, yeah, that really shows how much Luffy cares about Wano. No reason for the people on our own side to stop us, so make up your minds right now. Are you with us or are you with Kaido? Giving us another chance. Yeah. Let's grasp their hearts. Hearts and minds are wavering. There's a big space in the middle. If I shoot there, Shrink Panics will turn the tables yet again. Except for the concentrated power of 200 doses of plague. The plague shot using his elephant chest cannon thing. He's got this stupid song he sings. Anything but that. They're freaking out. Oh! Alright. Luffy pranked him. Nice. Nice. Suplexed one elephant. You know. No, that was Frankie, sorry. That smashed the elephant onto Spandam. Spanda. Way back in the day. Luffy, though, you know, he'll tie up the trunk. It's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good. Kawamatsu, impressed with Luffy's ingenuity, his quick thinking. What a capable fellow. Ooh, praise for Macappa. You get the rest. Alright, the prisoners, really motivated by this. We know and we don't care, we've decided to rebel. 8 days to the Great Battle, and without the main army knowing, Udon is pacified. You brought us one heck of a ringer, Kinemon. Alright, really fun times. Just as I expected, it wasn't just them beating up Kaido's guards, though. A lot more about the prisoners. They really went in depth there. But that was quite moving when Luffy sacrificed himself. We'll see, you know, is Chopper really going to be able to undo all the effects of this plague? Because it looks like Luffy, I'm not sure if he realized this or not, but his typical resilience to poison doesn't really apply here. Not to this sort of virus. Not really a poison as much as, you know, a plague. But yeah, fun chapter. Got some good action. 8 days until the big battle. And it looks like they kind of got away with this prison thing. There wasn't a chance for the main army to be informed as to what was happening. So if they can kind of just lock down the prison themselves now, they can use it as a new sort of headquarters, I guess, for the rebellion. All the while, from the outside, it looks like it's just functioning as normal. And there's still, of course, a lot of cards on the table. We've been quite focused on this little prison adventure for 3 or 4 chapters now, so it'll be interesting to see what we cut to from here, what other people are up to. But yeah, a good time. All right, let's look forward to next week.